Immigration policy is meant to be enforced uniformly against anyone who enters the United States illegally. But proponents of immigration amnesty try to introduce exceptions into the legislation for certain groups. On its face, the DREAM Act seems like a harmless bill meant to provide educational benefits and the opportunity for military service to disadvantaged youth in our society. But in looking deeper, the DREAM Act is just another way for Washington to grant amnesty to illegal aliens up to the age of 35 who entered the U.S. as minors. The DREAM Act creates a tiered system to grant amnesty to illegal aliens who arrived in the U.S. before the age of 16. This would immediately put an estimated 2.1 million illegal residents on a path to citizenship. In addition, the DREAM Act would give these illegals access to in-state tuition rates at public universities and scarce federal student loans and work-study programs. So why is the DREAM Act bad policy? There is a lot of talk about not punishing those who are here illegally through no fault of their own. However, no one is talking about punishing those who are to blame. At a time when 25 million Americans are unemployed or underemployed, our country needs immigration enforcement, not free passes. By creating an exception in our immigration policy, the DREAM Act encourages illegal immigration by rewarding illegal aliens to the detriment of U.S. citizens. Once aliens granted amnesty under the Act become citizens, they would have the legal right to petition for entry of their immediate family. This includes the parents who brought or sent them to the U.S. illegally, as well as their adult brothers and sisters and their families. Besides rapidly expanding the U.S. population, the DREAM Act could potentially squeeze U.S. citizens and legal residents out of an increasingly competitive college admissions process and deny them of valuable educational financial benefits. DREAM Act proponents argue that by not granting legal status, we are punishing children for the sins of the parents. This claim has no merit. Not rewarding them with legal residence and expensive college tuition subsidies is simply withholding benefits to which they never had any entitlement in the first place. It is true that many would-be DREAM Act beneficiaries have been dealt a bad hand by their parents or guardians. As difficult as it may be, they have the responsibility to obey the law upon reaching adulthood. The DREAM Act is a bad deal for everyone, except for select groups who would benefit and certain Washington politicians who want to use this legislation to score political points. It's time that our leaders get serious about enforcing this country's immigration laws and stop pandering to special interest groups at the expense of U.S. taxpayers. To learn more about the DREAM Act and how you can take action, go to www.fairus.org.